Hello everyone, and welcome to VoxPapyrus, the best place to improve your listening skills. Today, we have a new story for A1 and A2 levels. Sit back, relax, and let's learn together. Supermarket Shopping. Chapter 1, The Shopping List. It is Saturday afternoon. I open my fridge and look inside. The fridge is almost empty. I see a small piece of cheese, 2 eggs, and half a bottle of milk. That is all. The vegetable drawer is empty. The shelves are nearly bare. I need to go to the supermarket, I say to myself. I go to the kitchen drawer and take out my notebook. I sit at the kitchen table. I open the notebook and start writing my shopping list. I think about what I need for the next week. I think about breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I think about snacks and drinks. I write. Shopping list. Fruits. Apples, 6. Bananas, 1 bunch. Oranges, 4. Strawberries, 1 box. Lemons, 2. Vegetables. Tomatoes, 6. Potatoes, 1 kilogram. Onions, 3. Carrots, 1 bag. Cucumbers, 2. Peppers red and green, 4. Lettuce, 1 head. Garlic, 1 bulb. Broccoli, 1 head. Dairy. Milk, 1 liter. Butter, 1 block. Cheese, cheddar, 200 g. Yogurt, natural, 4 cups. Eggs, 1 dozen. Cream, small container. Meat. Chicken breast, 500 g. Ground beef, 400 g. Bread and grains. Bread, whole wheat, 1 loaf. Rice, 1 bag. Pasta spaghetti, 1 package. Drinks. Orange juice, 1 carton. Water, 6 bottles. Tea bags, chamomile, 1 box. Other. Olive oil, 1 bottle. Pasta sauce, 1 jar. Salt, 1 bag. I am almost out. Honey, 1 jar. Cereal, 1 box. Dish soap, 1 bottle. Paper towels, 1 pack. Toilet paper, 1 pack. I look at my list. It is long. I need a lot of things. But I want to buy everything for the whole week. If I buy everything now, I do not need to go to the supermarket again until next Saturday. I tear the page from the notebook. I fold it and put it in my pocket. I take my reusable shopping bags from the hook near the door. I have 3 bags, 1 big blue bag, 1 medium green bag, and 1 small brown bag. Reusable bags are good for the environment. I do not want to use plastic bags. I put on my jacket and shoes. I check that I have my wallet, phone, and shopping list. Everything is ready. I leave the apartment and walk to the bus stop. Chapter 2, The Journey to Greenmart. The supermarket I go to is called Greenmart. It is on Main Street, about 10 minutes by bus from my apartment. I can walk there, but walking takes 25 minutes, and I will have heavy bags on the way back. The bus is a better idea today. I wait at the bus stop for 3 minutes. Bus number 3 arrives. I get on the bus and show my bus pass. I sit near the window. The bus moves through the streets of Greenfield. I look out the window. The day is sunny and warm. People walk on the sidewalks. Some people carry shopping bags. Saturday is a popular day for shopping. The bus stops on Main Street. I get off and walk a short distance to Greenmart. The supermarket is a big building with a green sign and the words Greenmart, fresh food, fair prices written in white letters. The automatic glass doors slide open as I walk toward them. I step inside. The supermarket is big and bright. The lights on the ceiling are white and strong. The floor is clean and shiny. There is soft music playing in the background. I can hear it gently, a calm instrumental song. I look around. The supermarket is busy today. Many people push shopping carts. Some people carry baskets. Children sit in shopping carts and point at things. A baby cries somewhere in the distance. I take a shopping cart from the line of carts near the entrance. I put my shopping bags in the cart. I take out my shopping list from my pocket. I unfold it and look at it. Okay, I say quietly. Let me start. Chapter 3, the fruit section. The first section I see is the fruit section. It is near the entrance of the supermarket. This is always the most colorful part of the store. Fruits of every color are arranged in neat displays. I push my cart toward the fruits. I see apples first. There are many kinds of apples: red apples, green apples, and yellow apples. The red apples are called Gala. They are bright red with small yellow spots. The green apples are called Granny Smith. They are shiny and bright green. The yellow apples are called Golden Delicious. They are golden yellow and look sweet. I like red apples the most. They are sweet and crunchy. I take a plastic bag and put 6 red Gala apples inside. I tie the bag and put it in my cart. Next, I look for bananas. The bananas are on a big table. They are in bunches. Some bunches are very yellow, those are ripe and ready to eat. Some bunches are green at the top, those will be ripe in a few days. I choose a bunch that is mostly yellow but a little green at the top. This way, they will last all week. I put the bananas in my cart. I find the oranges. The oranges are big, round, and bright orange. They feel heavy in my hand. Heavy oranges have a lot of juice. I choose 4 big oranges and put them in a bag. I look for strawberries. The strawberries are in small plastic boxes. I pick up a box and look at the strawberries inside. They are red and shiny. They look fresh. They smell sweet. I can smell them through the box. I put the box in my cart. I take 2 lemons from a pile of lemons. The lemons are bright yellow. Their skin is a little bumpy. I put them in a small bag. My cart already has color: red apples, yellow bananas, oranges, red strawberries, and yellow lemons. It is like a rainbow. Chapter 4: The Vegetable Section. The vegetable section is next to the fruit section. Vegetables are arranged on big shelves and in wooden crates. The colors are green, red, orange, and white. There is a cool mist that sprays gently on the vegetables to keep them fresh. I can see tiny water drops on the lettuce and broccoli. I find the tomatoes first. There are small tomatoes and big tomatoes. The small ones are cherry tomatoes. They are round and very red. The big ones are regular tomatoes. They are bigger, also red, but a little softer. I choose 6 regular tomatoes. They feel firm but not hard. Perfect. I move to the potatoes. The potatoes are in big bags and also loose in a crate. I take a 1 kilogram bag of potatoes. The potatoes are brown with rough skin. They are good for mashing, roasting, and making soup. I pick up 3 onions. The onions are yellow-brown with dry, papery skin. They are round and firm. Onions are important for cooking. Almost every recipe needs onions. I put them in a bag. I find the carrots. The carrots are in a pre-packed bag. A bag of 10 carrots. They are long and orange with green tops. The green tops are cut short. The carrots look fresh and crisp. I put the bag in my cart. I choose 2 cucumbers. The cucumbers are long, dark green, and straight. They feel cool and smooth in my hand. Cucumbers are great in salads and sandwiches. I find the peppers. There are 3 colors: red, green, and yellow. Red peppers are sweet. Green peppers are a little bitter. Yellow peppers are in between. I take 2 red peppers and 2 green peppers. Their skin is shiny and smooth. I take 1 head of lettuce. The lettuce is light green with big, soft leaves. It is fresh and clean. I will use it for salads. I find the garlic. The garlic bulbs are small and white. They are hard and dry. I take 1 bulb. 1 bulb has many cloves inside. 1 bulb is enough for a week of cooking. Finally, I take 1 head of broccoli. The broccoli is dark green. It looks like a small tree. The top is made of many tiny flower buds. It is fresh and firm. My cart is getting full. The fruits and vegetables take up a lot of space. The colors in my cart are beautiful: red, orange, yellow, green, and brown. It looks like a garden in a shopping cart. Chapter 5: The Dairy Section. I push my cart to the dairy section. The dairy section is in the refrigerated area of the supermarket. When I walk into this area, I feel the cool air. It is colder here than in the rest of the store. The milk is on the top shelf. There are many kinds of milk: whole milk, semi-skimmed milk, skimmed milk, and plant-based milks like almond milk, soy milk, and oat milk. I buy whole milk. I like the rich, creamy taste. I take a 1-liter carton and put it in my cart. I find the butter. The butter is in blocks wrapped in paper. I take 1 block of unsalted butter. Unsalted butter is better for cooking because I can add my own salt. I look for cheese. There is a big cheese display with many kinds. I see cheddar, mozzarella, Gouda, Parmesan, and cream cheese. I want cheddar. I find a 200-gram block of mild cheddar. The cheddar is yellow-orange and wrapped in plastic. I put it in my cart. I take 4 cups of natural yogurt. The yogurt is plain, with no fruit or flavor. I like plain yogurt because I can add my own honey or fruit. The cups are small and white. I need eggs. The eggs are in cardboard cartons. Each carton has 12 eggs, 1 dozen. I open a carton carefully and check the eggs. I look at each egg to make sure none are cracked or broken. All 12 eggs are perfect. They are brown and clean. I close the carton gently and put it in my cart. I also take a small container of cream. The cream is for cooking. I will use it to make a pasta sauce later this week. Chapter 6: Meat and Bread. I walk to the meat section. The meat is also refrigerated. Behind a glass counter, there is a butcher. The butcher is a big man with a white apron. He has a friendly face and strong hands. "Good afternoon," the butcher says. "What can I get for you?" "Good afternoon. Can I have 500 grams of chicken breast, please?" "Of course." He takes a piece of chicken and puts it on the scale. "That is 520 grams. Is that okay?" "That is fine. Thank you." He wraps the chicken in white paper and puts a price sticker on it. He hands it to me. "Anything else?" "Yes, 400 grams of ground beef, please." He scoops the ground beef onto the scale. "That is 410 grams. Close enough?" "Perfect. Thank you." He wraps the ground beef and gives it to me. "Have a good day," he says. "Thank you." "You too." I put the meat in my cart. I will cook the chicken tomorrow and the ground beef on Wednesday. I will make spaghetti bolognese with the ground beef. It is one of my favorite meals. Next, I walk to the bread section. The bread section smells wonderful. The smell of freshly baked bread fills the air. It is warm, yeasty, and comforting. There are many kinds of bread: white bread, whole wheat bread, rye bread, sourdough bread, and baguettes. I choose a loaf of whole wheat bread. Whole wheat bread is healthier than white bread. It has more fiber and nutrients. The loaf is wrapped in a paper bag. It feels soft and warm. It is freshly baked today. I also find the pasta aisle. I take 1 package of spaghetti. The package is blue and yellow. The spaghetti inside is dry, long, and thin. I also take a 1 kilogram bag of white rice. Rice is a staple in my kitchen. I cook it 2 or 3 times a week. Chapter 7, Drinks and Other Items. I push my cart to the drinks aisle. The aisle is long and full of bottles and cartons. I find orange juice. I choose a 1-liter carton of fresh squeezed orange juice. It is not from concentrate. Fresh squeezed juice tastes much better. I take a pack of 6 water bottles. Each bottle is 1.5 liters. I drink a lot of water during the week. Staying hydrated is important for health. I also find the tea section. I take a box of chamomile tea bags. The box has 20 bags inside. Chamomile tea is my evening drink. It helps me relax and sleep. Now I need the other items on my list. I walk through different aisles to find them. I find olive oil in the cooking oil aisle. I take a 500 milliliter bottle of extra virgin olive oil. The bottle is glass with a green label. Olive oil is essential for cooking. I use it almost every day. I find pasta sauce in jars. There are many flavors: tomato, basil, marinara, arrabbiata, and mushroom. I choose tomato basil. It is classic and simple. The jar is glass with a red lid. I find salt in the seasoning aisle. I take a bag of fine sea salt. I am almost out of salt at home. I find honey in the sweet spreads section. The honey is in a glass jar. It is golden and thick. I use honey in my tea and on my weekend pancakes. I take a box of cereal. It is a whole grain cereal with dried fruits and nuts. I sometimes eat cereal for breakfast when I do not have time to cook. The last items on my list are household things. I walk to the cleaning products aisle. I take a bottle of dish soap. It is lemon scented. I also take a pack of paper towels and a pack of toilet paper. I look at my list one more time. I check every item. Apples, bananas, oranges, strawberries, lemons. Tomatoes, potatoes, onions, carrots, cucumbers. Peppers, lettuce, garlic, broccoli. Milk, butter, cheese, yogurt, eggs, cream. Chicken, ground beef. Bread, rice, pasta. Orange juice, water, tea bags. Olive oil, pasta sauce, salt, honey, cereal. Dish soap, paper towels, toilet paper. Everything is checked. My cart is very full. It is heavy to push. The wheels make a sound on the shiny floor. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Chapter 8, The Checkout. I push my heavy cart to the checkout area. There are 8 checkout lanes at Greenmart. Some lanes are regular lanes with a cashier. Some lanes are self-checkout lanes where you scan the items yourself. Today, the regular lanes have long lines. The self-checkout lanes also have people waiting. I choose a regular checkout lane. The line has 3 people in front of me. I wait patiently. While I wait, I look at the magazines and candy near the checkout. This is a dangerous area. Supermarkets always put tempting things near the checkout. They want you to buy extra things while you wait. I see chocolate bars, chewing gum, candy, and small bags of chips. I also see magazines about cooking, fashion, and celebrities. I look at a cooking magazine. The cover has a photo of a beautiful pasta dish. 50 easy dinner recipes, it says. I am tempted. But I resist. I do not need a magazine today. I already have a good shopping list. The line moves forward. One person finishes and leaves. Then another. Now there is only one person in front of me. She has a very full cart. Even more full than mine. She has 2 children with her. The children are about 4 and 6 years old. The younger one sits in the cart. The older one stands next to the mother. "Mommy, can I have this?" the older child asks. He holds a chocolate bar. "Not today, sweetie. We have cookies at home. But I want this one." "Please?" The mother sighs. "Okay, just one." "And you share with your sister?" "Yes." "Thank you, Mommy." I smile. Children in supermarkets are always an adventure. Finally, it is my turn. I push my cart to the counter. The cashier is a young woman with short blonde hair and a green Mart apron. "Good afternoon," she says with a smile. "Did you find everything you need?" "Good afternoon." "Yes, I find everything." "Thank you." I start putting my items on the conveyor belt. I organize them as I put them down. Fruits and vegetables first. Then dairy. Then meat. Then bread and dry goods. Then drinks. Then household items. I like to organize. It makes packing easier later. The cashier scans each item. Beep. 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 The beeping sound is rhythmic and fast. She is very quick. She picks up each item, finds the barcode, scans it, and puts it at the end of the counter. Apples, bananas, oranges. She reads off the screen. Strawberries, lemons. Tomatoes, potatoes. The numbers on the screen go up with each beep. I watch the total increasing. "Do you have a loyalty card?" she asks. "Yes, I do." I take out my Green Mart loyalty card from my wallet. It is a small green card with a barcode on it. She scans it. "You have 25 loyalty points. You can use them for a discount. I will save them for next time, thank you." She continues scanning. Beep, beep, beep. The meat, the bread, the pasta, the juice, the water bottles, the soap, the paper towels. "That is everything," she says. She presses a button. The total appears on the screen. Your total is $53.45. $53. That is normal for a week of groceries. Not cheap, but not expensive. I take out my card. Card, please, I say. I tap my card on the payment machine. Beep. Payment approved, the screen says. Here is your receipt, the cashier says. She gives me a long paper receipt. Have a nice day. Thank you. Have a nice day too. Chapter 9, Packing the Bags. I move to the end of the counter and start packing my groceries into my reusable bags. I am careful about how I pack. This is important. If I pack badly, things can break. First, I put the heavy items in the big blue bag: the water bottles, the milk, the potatoes, the rice, the juice, and the pasta sauce jar. Heavy items go at the bottom. This bag is the heaviest. Next, I put the medium items in the green bag: the bread, the cereal, the olive oil, the honey, the salt, the dish soap, the paper towels, and the toilet paper. This bag is big but not too heavy. Finally, I put the delicate items in the small brown bag: the eggs on top, the fruits, the strawberries, the vegetables, the cheese, the yogurt, the butter, and the cream. I put the eggs on the very top so nothing crushes them. Broken eggs are a disaster. The chicken and ground beef are also in this bag, separated from other items. 3 bags. 1 heavy, 1 medium, 1 light but delicate. I put the bags in my shopping cart and push the cart outside. The sun is warm. The parking lot is full of cars. I do not have a car. I need to take the bus home. The bus stop is near the supermarket entrance. I push the cart to the bus stop. I check the bus schedule on the sign. The next bus is in 5 minutes. Good. I do not want to wait long with heavy bags. The bus arrives. I pick up my 3 bags. They are heavy. I carry 1 bag in each hand and 1 bag on my arm. I get on the bus carefully. The bus driver sees me struggling. Do you need help? He asks. No, thank you. I can manage. I find a seat near the front of the bus. I put the bags on the floor between my feet. My arms are relieved. The bags are heavy. The bus rides for about 10 minutes. I get off at Oak Street. I carry the bags home. The walk from the bus stop to my apartment takes 5 minutes, but with heavy bags, it feels longer. My fingers hurt from the bag handles. My arms ache. But I am almost home. I reach my building. I carry the bags up the stairs to the 2nd floor. I put the bags down in front of my door. I catch my breath. I find my keys and open the door. I pick up the bags and carry them inside. I put all 3 bags on the kitchen counter. I stand for a moment and rest my arms. That was a workout. Who needs the gym when you carry groceries home? Chapter 10, Putting Everything Away. Now it is time to put everything away. I unpack the bags carefully. First, the things that need to go in the fridge. I open the fridge. I put the milk on the top shelf. I put the butter and cheese on the second shelf. The yogurt goes next to the cheese. The cream goes next to the yogurt. The eggs go in the egg holder on the fridge door. I put the chicken breast and ground beef on the bottom shelf of the fridge. Meat goes on the bottom so it does not drip on other food. I put the fruits and vegetables in the vegetable drawer at the bottom of the fridge. The apples, oranges, and lemons go in. The tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, lettuce, carrots, broccoli, and garlic go in. The drawer is full now. Full of colors: red, green, orange, yellow. The fridge looks healthy and happy. I put the bananas in a small fruit bowl on the counter. Bananas should not go in the fridge. The cold makes them brown too quickly. They stay fresh on the counter. The strawberries go in the fridge too. I wash them first. I put them in a clean container with a paper towel at the bottom. The paper towel absorbs the moisture and keeps the strawberries fresh longer. Now the dry goods. I put the bread in the bread box on the counter. The bread box is wooden with a small door. It keeps the bread fresh. I put the rice and pasta in the cabinet above the counter. The pasta sauce, olive oil, honey, salt, and cereal also go in the cabinet. Everything has its place. The water bottles go under the counter. There is space there for drinks. The orange juice goes in the fridge. The tea bags go in the small tin next to the kettle. Finally, the household items. The dish soap goes under the sink, next to the sponge. The paper towels go on the paper towel holder near the stove. The toilet paper goes in the bathroom cabinet. I fold the empty shopping bags and put them back on the hook near the door. They will wait there until next Saturday. I close the fridge and look at the kitchen. Everything is in its place. The fridge is full. The cabinets are stocked. I have food for the whole week. I feel prepared and organized. I wash my hands with soap and water. I dry them on a clean kitchen towel. Chapter 11, Planning the Week's Meals. I sit at the kitchen table with a cup of tea. I take out my notebook. Now that I have all my groceries, I want to plan my meals for the week. Planning meals helps me eat well and not waste food. I write. Monday. Breakfast: cereal with milk and a banana. Lunch: ham sandwich and an apple. I will buy ham at the small market. Dinner: chicken with rice and broccoli. Tuesday. Breakfast: eggs and toast. Lunch: leftover chicken and rice. Dinner: tomato soup with bread. Wednesday. Breakfast: yogurt with honey and strawberries. Lunch: Caesar salad with chicken, at the cafe. Dinner: spaghetti bolognese, with the ground beef and pasta sauce. Thursday. Breakfast: cereal with milk and an orange. Lunch: tuna sandwich, need to buy tuna. Dinner omelette with peppers, onions, and cheese. Friday. Breakfast eggs and toast with cheese. Lunch salad with bread. Dinner pizza, order delivery, it is Friday, I deserve it. Saturday. Breakfast pancakes. Lunch market vegetables and bread. Dinner cook something special with whatever is left. Sunday. Breakfast yogurt with fruit. Lunch pasta with cream sauce. Dinner simple salad and bread. I look at my meal plan. It is balanced. I have vegetables every day. I have protein, chicken, beef, eggs, yogurt. I have carbohydrates, bread, rice, pasta. I have fruits for vitamins. And on Friday, I have pizza for happiness. I close my notebook. I feel organized and ready for the week. My fridge is full, my meals are planned, and my kitchen is clean. There is a special satisfaction in being prepared. I lean back in my chair. I drink my tea. I look at the sunflowers on my kitchen table. They are still bright yellow from last weekend's market. The kitchen is warm and peaceful. Supermarket shopping is not the most exciting activity. But it is necessary. And when I do it well, with a good list, careful choices, and organized packing, it feels good. It is part of taking care of myself. It is part of building a good life. Chapter 12, Cooking the First Meal. It is 5 o'clock in the evening. The groceries are put away. The kitchen is clean. Now I am hungry. I decide to cook one of the meals from my plan early. I will make chicken with rice and broccoli. It is simple, healthy, and delicious. I start with the rice. I measure 1 cup of rice. I rinse the rice under cold water. The water turns white and cloudy at first. I rinse it 3 times until the water runs clear. Rinsing removes the extra starch and makes the rice fluffy. I put the rice in a pot with 2 cups of water. I add a pinch of salt. I put the pot on the stove and turn the heat to high. When the water boils, I turn the heat to low and put the lid on the pot. The rice cooks slowly for 15 minutes. While the rice cooks, I prepare the chicken. I take the chicken breast from the fridge. I unwrap the white paper. The chicken is pink and fresh. I put it on a cutting board and cut it into small pieces. The pieces are about the size of my thumb. I put the pieces in a bowl. I add seasoning to the chicken. A little salt. A little pepper. A small spoon of olive oil. I mix everything with my hands. The chicken is now coated with seasoning. It smells good already. I heat a pan on the stove. I add a little olive oil. When the oil is hot, I put the chicken pieces in the pan. They sizzle immediately. The sound is loud and exciting. SSSSS. I love that sound. It means cooking is happening. I cook the chicken for about 8 minutes. I stir it with a wooden spoon. The pieces turn from pink to white and then to golden brown on the edges. The kitchen fills with the smell of cooking chicken. It smells wonderful. While the chicken cooks, I prepare the broccoli. I take the head of broccoli from the fridge. I cut it into small florets. Each floret looks like a tiny tree. I wash them under cold water. I put them in a small pot with boiling water and a pinch of salt. The broccoli cooks for 3 minutes. Only 3 minutes. I do not want to overcook it. Overcooked broccoli is mushy and gray. I want my broccoli bright green and a little crunchy. After 3 minutes, I drain the broccoli in a colander. The steam rises in a big cloud. The broccoli is perfect. Bright green, tender but firm. I put the florets on a plate. The chicken is ready. The pieces are golden and cooked through. I check by cutting one piece in half. The inside is white, not pink. Fully cooked. Safe to eat. The rice is ready too. I lift the lid carefully. A cloud of steam rises. The rice is white, fluffy, and perfectly cooked. Every grain is separate. I fluff it gently with a fork. Now I plate my meal. I put a generous portion of rice on a big plate. Next to the rice, I put the golden chicken pieces. Next to the chicken, I put the bright green broccoli. The plate looks beautiful. White rice, golden chicken, green broccoli. 3 colors, 3 textures, 3 flavors. I add a little soy sauce on the side. Just a small amount in a tiny dish. I like to dip the chicken in soy sauce. It adds a salty, rich flavor. I carry my plate to the kitchen table. I sit down. I take my first bite. The rice is soft and fluffy. The chicken is tender and juicy with a golden, slightly crispy outside. The broccoli is fresh and crunchy. The flavors work perfectly together. Simple ingredients cooked simply, but so satisfying. I eat slowly. I enjoy every bite. The kitchen is quiet. The evening light comes through the window. The sunflowers on the table are bright yellow. Everything feels peaceful and right. This meal costs me almost nothing. The chicken, the rice, and the broccoli together cost maybe $2 from my weekly groceries. Cooking at home is much cheaper than eating at a restaurant. And it tastes just as good. Maybe better. Because I make it myself. There is a special satisfaction in eating food that you prepare with your own hands. Chapter 13, Tips for Smart Shopping. After many months of shopping at Greenmart, I learned some useful tips. Let me share them with you. First, always make a list. Never go to the supermarket without a list. If you go without a list, you buy things you do not need. You forget things you do need. And you spend too much money. A list keeps you organized and focused. Write your list at home, check your fridge and cabinets, and bring the list with you. Second, never go shopping when you are hungry. When you are hungry, everything looks delicious. You buy chips, cookies, ice cream, and other things that are not on your list. Eat a small meal or a snack before you go shopping. Your wallet will thank you. Third, buy seasonal fruits and vegetables. In summer, buy strawberries, peaches, and tomatoes. In winter, buy oranges, apples, and root vegetables like carrots and potatoes. Seasonal produce is fresher, tastier, and cheaper than out-of-season produce. Strawberries in December are expensive and taste like nothing. Strawberries in June are cheap and taste like heaven. Fourth, check the expiration dates. Always look at the date on milk, yogurt, bread, and meat. Choose the product with the latest date. This way, your food lasts longer at home. Some people take the item from the back of the shelf because those usually have later dates. I do this with milk and yogurt. Fifth, bring your own bags. Reusable bags are better for the environment than plastic bags. Many supermarkets charge money for plastic bags now. If you bring your own bags, you save money and help the planet. Keep your reusable bags near the door so you do not forget them when you leave. Sixth, compare prices. Sometimes the expensive brand and the cheap brand are almost the same product. Look at the price per kilogram or per liter, not just the total price. A big bottle of olive oil might cost more, but the price per liter is cheaper than a small bottle. Buy the bigger size when it saves money and you know you will use it. Seventh, plan your meals for the week. When you know what you will cook, you buy exactly what you need. You do not waste food. You do not throw away vegetables that go bad in the fridge because you forget about them. Meal planning saves money and reduces waste. These are simple tips, but they make a big difference. They help me save money, eat better, and waste less food. Shopping is a skill. Like any skill, you get better with practice. Chapter 14, The Joy of a Full Fridge. There is a simple joy in opening the fridge and seeing it full of food. It is a feeling of security, comfort, and readiness. I have food for the whole week. I do not need to worry about what to eat. I do not need to order takeout. I do not need to eat cereal for dinner because there is nothing else. A full fridge means I can be creative. I can look at the ingredients and think, what can I make with these? Maybe I have leftover vegetables, some eggs, and cheese. I can make an omelette. Maybe I have rice, chicken, and soy sauce. I can make fried rice. Cooking is like solving a puzzle. You look at what you have and find a way to make something delicious. A full fridge also means I can share. When Sarah knocks on my door and asks for a cup of sugar, I have it. When Tom visits unexpectedly, I can make him a coffee and offer him fruit or cheese. Sharing food is one of the oldest and most beautiful human traditions. It says, "You are welcome here." I have enough for both of us. I close the fridge door. I wash my dinner plate and put it on the drying rack. I wipe the kitchen counter one more time. The kitchen is clean and organized. Everything is in its place. I walk to the living room. I sit on the sofa with a cup of chamomile tea. I think about my day. The shopping list, the bus ride, the colorful fruit section, the friendly butcher, the heavy bags, the organized fridge, and the delicious chicken dinner. A simple Saturday. A productive Saturday. A satisfying Saturday. Next Saturday, I will do it all again. I will make a new list. I will go to Greenmart. I will walk through the colorful aisles. I will choose fresh fruits and vegetables. I will talk to the butcher. I will carry heavy bags home. And I will fill my fridge with food for another wonderful week. It is a simple routine. But it is mine. And I like it.